Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Hypovolemia. And in today's episode, we are hopefully going to be getting into a few new things that we haven't gotten into yet. I've been very busy between episodes, as you can see. This area looks a little bit different than it did. I did a little bit of terraforming, just kind of lowering some of the mountains within this area, and I walled it off. So, and I torched everything up. So this entire little island is now essentially mob safe. Nothing can get there from the outside without crossing the lakes of life or scaling a wall. So we should be good. Now, there is a cave around here somewhere. Yeah, here it is. And I have no idea what caves are like in this mod pack. I don't know if there's really any purpose to them or any of that kind of stuff. So I want to kind of try exploring this a little bit, see if there's any use to going into caves whatsoever. I don't know if there is. There may be, there may not be. But I want to look around a little bit. Hello, mobs. There are lots of mobs down here. Luckily, we have armor that we got last episode. Oh, that's a creeper. That's a creeper. Okay, well, it's fine. And ultimately, we're going to want to torch up this area anyway, because eventually we're going to want to build a mob spawner. And, yeah, that means we need to eliminate a lot of the spawnable areas underneath the base. Otherwise, bad things will happen. Can I pick these up? Or, no, I can't. Okay, I'll just leave them alone for now. Hi, skeleton. Have fun falling. It's a long... That's an abandoned mine. There are rails and things down there. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go for it. I also see a witch, and that scares me a little bit, because witches are nasty. But I guess we'll work our way down if we can. Let's just put some torches up here. And I think we'll probably need one over there as well. Or maybe we can put it right there and right there. That should get rid of most of the spawnable areas. Torch here. I don't know if I'm actually going to have enough of this to get down there. Oh, come back. No, I need you. Oh, well. I hear slimes as well. Okay. Well, I'm just going to make a little staircase that leads down. Man, there's a lot of mobs down there, including that witch. And witches are bad news, and I'm not sure, but that witch may have just seen me. Maybe. I don't know. I can't really tell. Can we get down here? Put a torch. Oh yeah, there's all sorts of crazy stuff down here. Okay. There we go. I think that goes all the way down. Now we're going to want to kill that witch as quickly as possible. Let's just clear out some of these. I really don't know if there's any purpose to abandon mines. I don't think you can find mines and like I don't think you can find ores and things down below. That dirt though, that'll come in handy. Kill the skeleton. Oh. And the skeleton. There we go. We're just going to torch up as much of this place as we can. Huh. Oh, and we can find minecarts. Safari net, revolver stuff, Black Lotus. Okay, that's a decent find. There's some decent stuff in that chest. That'll help us once we get into Botania. I can hear that slime. That thing is going to drive me insane. I also noticed that there's a lot more spider webs underground in this mod pack than in a normal... okay, so there's that. Let's head down this way. Oh, hi, skeleton. I see you. Let's... Oh, hi, spider. Where'd he come from? Down there? Must have been down there. Okay. And there's a bunch of lava down here, too. So this is actually a pretty good find. This will give us some useful resources. I mean, we can use that to turn basically all of that lava into sand. Or sand into redstone. I mean, there's some useful things down here. Even if we're not really finding, like, ores, there's still some good stuff down here that makes this worth coming to. So, I think we're in good shape. But anyway, oh, creepers. Got him. Okay. Whew. All right, well, I'm going to do a little more exploring down here, guys. I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. So, we're back to the surface. I gathered up all that dirt, so we're now sitting at 2 full stacks of dirt, which is awesome because a lot of our resources are going to be obtained through farming, essentially. So that's definitely a good thing for us because we're going to need a lot of dirt. The other thing that I want to do is I want to do a little bit more with the quests and things. So if we put this charcoal into the blood altar, and it takes 20 life points, and then it will turn into regular coal. And that'll complete a quest for us as well. Let's just put this over here. There we go. Oh, there it was. I just saw it. There we go. Got it. So we can now claim this quest, and that'll give us the alchemical chemistry set. And then we already had a diamond, so we can claim that and get another portable tank. Looks like that one's filled with iron, so even more iron, always a good thing. Fantastic. Okay, so let's see about this alchemical chemistry set. I'm not exactly sure how this works. I think you put the blood orb in there, and then it does stuff. But we're just going to set that aside for the moment. Let's see what else we have in the quest book. Obsidian. So, let's see how we make obsidian. I'm almost afraid to look. Let's see. Obsidian can be made in the alchemical chemistry set using a bucket of water and a bucket of lava. That's actually not too bad. So, now it'll take a while because we're going to have to process it through here, one at a time, essentially. But it's not, at least it's only time consuming and it's not really resource intensive. So, could be a lot worse. And then that'll allow us to get into the nether. I have no idea what the nether is going to be like in this mod pack. I don't know. I suppose we should probably take a look. Let's see if there's nether ores. Let's just see here. Nether. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've got nether ores. So the nether is really not a main focus for us. Like, it could be useful, but I think there are other things we should prioritize first. So one of the things that we definitely need to do is we need to get into a little bit of automation. So let's take a look here at this quest line right here, MFR. And one thing we'll want to make is this guy, the harvester. So let's just take a look at that. Let's see what the recipe looks like. We need plastic sheets, shears, and a factory machine block. Factory machine block requires iron gears. Plastic sheets require raw plastic, which we get by smelting plastic. Okay. Or rubber bars. Or rubber, which requires rubber essence, and we can't. Aha! So, 50,000 life points and a water seed will give us rubber seeds. Okay. So, first and foremost, I do have water seeds. Alright, let's make sure I don't actually have all of my stuff all of my seeds identified at the moment. Let's just identify these real quick, make sure that I'm not going to use my best seeds for this. There we go. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And then let's put those guys back in here. And let's just compare. My worst seeds are definitely those earth. Okay, so these are my worst water seeds. Now, I have a feeling I'm going to need one of my super apples for this, because there's no way I'm not going to have, well, even then, I don't know that it'll last long enough. I think we kind of need, we might need to get into that mob spawner before we, because this thing will hold 10,000. And each time I hurt myself puts 200 life points in it. Which isn't that much. Why don't we do this? Why don't we get our field set up a little bit? Let's grab some of this cobble out of here. I've been mining this kind of off and on. AFKing at the mining farm. Now that this whole area is mob safe, I can AFK here without worrying too much. Why don't we do a couple little things? So, first and foremost, as I said, I need to get some fields going. And I think what we'll do is, let's use these small cobblestone bricks. There's going to be a lot of cobble right now because it's what I have. So, I'm almost tempted to knock this down one level as well. That'd take a long time, but I think it'd be worth it. That would give us plenty of field space over here. You know what? I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going to remove, like, this entire layer over here to give us a shape that works a little bit better for us. And I'll come back to you in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back. So, I've got this whole area all cleared out now. And that should give us plenty of space to work with. So, I'm thinking that for each of these little sections, we'll have like a little 4x4. Or maybe... Maybe we'd be better off doing 3x3s. Now that I think about it. Because then we can hook up that sprinkler system, and that covers an area that's basically 7x7. So if I put a sprinkler here in the middle, like right there, that means that this whole thing can be covered by one sprinkler. And that's not a bad idea. That's actually a pretty good idea. I think I'm going to go with that. So, let's go ahead and... There we go. Okay. So, why does this not look... Oh, because it's not. Because counting. Counting is a problem, apparently. Okay, so this would be a 3x3 right here. Either way, this whole thing's going to have to get mined out, so it's whatever. Because what I want to do is I want to put down, like, cobblestone things around it. Like a little cobblestone pathway type deal. So it's fine. I mean, ultimately all of this was going to have to get mined up anyway. So let's just finish this. There we go. And then we'll make little pathways that kind of section this area off and divide it into 3x3 things. So, let's see here. Let's grab our cobble. Oh, I've already got cobble. Never mind. I've already got the things I need. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then this would have to come around like so. And this will give us 3x3s. and then we'll fill those with dirt. Now, I think what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and make another one of them right here. So then, just to kind of mark that off. And like so. Because we might as well make 2 right off the bat. So let me finish getting this done. I'll come back to you in just a second. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got this laid out. And then what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and fill these areas in with dirt. Like so. There we go. And then, wow, that was an entire stack of dirt right there. Holy cow, that went really fast. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and knock out this block and this block, and we'll put water in those, I think. So let's grab a pair of water buckets. There we go. And one there. And one there. Okay. So these should all now be hydrated when I use the hoe and hoe all these fields. I don't know that I'm going to do all the fields at once, but I'll do probably this set first. And then we can worry about other sets, you know, the other half later on if we feel so inclined. So let's put a torch here, here, and I need like 1 torch from somewhere. Here, maybe. I don't know. Sure, this'll work. I'll put a torch right there. Okay, cool. So we got our torches in just to keep things from, you know. Okay, now I've got some crop sticks. I'm definitely going to need more crop sticks than that. Let's convert. Do I want to do this entire stack? Probably not. Let's do this. And I'll put a full stack of those guys in. That should work pretty quickly. These things don't take very long. And this should make us 32 crop sticks, I believe, altogether. Something like that. I wish there was a better way to get sticks, honestly. But what can you do? So let's go. Actually, let's just make that whole thing. Okay, so this will make us 64 crop sticks. That should be enough for our purposes, I think. Pretty sure it will be. Okay, so let's lay out some fields here. Oop, that was a mistake. There we go. There. Okay, so you got that stuff laid out. Now, as far as my seeds go, I've got a number of different seeds that I should be planting. I'm thinking we'll plant our osmium seeds for sure. I'm going to find let's see, what are my 2 best ones? These 2 here. And 756. These 2 as well. There we go. You are taking an exceptionally long time, my friend. An exceptionally long time. And we'll go ahead and plant those guys there. Those guys. Actually, let's plant them in such a way that the quote-unquote breeder seeds are flush with this and that. And that way I know which ones are which. And then for the osmium, I'm going to get those started. Why you know do the thing? Is there not enough? There should be. This thing's not. Oh, it is draining. It is still draining. Okay. Well, I guess for now we'll just kind of hold on to those then. And use them. No, I need those now, though. I need my... Oh, there we go. Now they're going. They were just taking forever. Okay, Fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's see here. So, we've got the osmium. We started one osmium here and here. Actually, this one we're going to pull back. I'm just going to hold on to those. These are unidentified seeds. I'm sure they're 111s, right? Yep. I figured as much. That's fine. We'll have to kind of raise those up as we go. And I guess in the last patch, I'll plant melon seeds. Just because I've got a bunch, 10, 10, 10 seeds, and they're decent for food. Or actually, you know what? Let's plant pumpkins. It would be good to grow pumpkins. I think those might come in handy for something. I don't know what exactly, but I do have these pumpkin seeds, so whatever. Let's make use of them. There we go. Okay, and now we got all of these, so we can make a bunch more crop sticks. And let's start planting these guys. There we go. We'll just lay all of this stuff down. We should have enough to do the crop sticks on the entire thing. Right? Yes. Good. I think that's all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. Okay, awesome. So let's take a little nap, and let me see if I can get a sprinkler system kind of rigged up here, and I'll come back to you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back. So I've got the sprinkler system rigged up right here. And it works. It does work. It needs to be filled regularly, which is a little problematic. But I'm sure we can find ways to work around that as we go. This water tank can be expanded to be much bigger, for example. So that way we don't only have to fill it up every so often, or there may be ways to actually, like, generate water. Do we have, like, I know we don't have, like, the aqueous accumulator from, is it thermal expansion? I think it's thermal expansion. But I'm sure there's some way to generate water in this mod pack other than just using a bucket. So, yeah, got a little field going here, though. And these will spread, and these will grow stronger, and everything will be well. Let's move this guy to... I'm going to put it right here, I think. We'll just put our seed analyzer right there. Not the prettiest setup in the world, but it works. It's fine. Okay, so there's that. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I want to get a little bit going here as far as a house. I think that would also be really good. There's no way I'm almost out of cobblestone already. No. Okay, here we go. I was going to say, man, that's a little ridiculous. Now, as far as these red cobblestone things go, can I really do anything with these? Not really. Not really. The bricks aren't bad if we smelt them, but I don't particularly want to smelt them because I don't have a whole lot of coal. So, maybe we'd be better off. I think we're best off going with a relatively straightforward build that's just mostly cobble, I think. I think overall that's probably a better option. So let's just try and lay out a little bit of a shape here. I'm thinking we'll go... It doesn't need to be very big. I don't really want to put it right there, though. Just looking at this, that's too close to the fields. I'm going to want to expand the fields. In fact, I'll want to expand the fields to, like, over here and all that kind of stuff. So let's put our house maybe over here. And let's go with, like, a 5... Let's go with, like, a 7 by 5 interior space. This will have to move a little bit, which is fine. This can move back. Not a big deal. There we go. So we'll have kind of this general shape here. And then let's kick this portion here out. Just a little bit to like here. Just like a block. And that should make it look a little bit better. And let's build this up. I'm thinking we'll go 4 high altogether. Let's see. And then this will kind of come across. Oh. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. That's one of the annoying things about inventory tweaks is sometimes it picks the things you don't want it to. Detailed, right? Yeah. Okay. And then let's just build this around here. Like so. Almost done. And I'm just barely out. Okay, that's fine. So we'll do something like that. And this will be kind of the shape of our house. It's really not too exciting, but it'll work. It'll get the job done. And that's the important thing. And then I'm thinking here we'll have little pillars or something. Well, those really don't stand out like at all. I mean, we could put our pillars here. Maybe that's the way to go. That makes this a box, but that's okay. And we can do other things with the house to make it not appear like a box. So maybe here, like this will be a window, for example. I think I'm done with these. I'm pretty sure. So let's make... Did I put all my crafting stuff away? No, I didn't. It's over here. Okay. Let's make a couple cobblestone stairs. And I'm going to put one right there, and then one up here and here. And then this little part we can just tear out altogether. So this will be a window. And then we can do kind of the same thing on this side. So here, here, and then there and there. Once again, tear these window holes out. This is going to be kind of a weird looking house. I'm just looking at this now, and I'm realizing this is going to be one goofy looking house. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. That's fine. It'll be different. It'll be very different from what I would normally build. But maybe we'll do something like that, and then we need, what, 6 more stairs? 6 more cobblestone stairs. Yeah, okay. And some food. I think food's also kind of important here. So let's go... There we go. That should be enough of those. And then let's make a number of slabs as well. And the slabs I'm going to put up here like this. And then these will be windows right here. So, stair. Oh, that's a slab. That's not a stair. Just kidding. Stair. Really? What is wrong with me today? There we go. Stair. 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 No. Oh. The blocks are not with me today, guys. The blocks are against me. I can't seem to place anything the way I want to. It's terrible. Let me take a nap. Let me get some more work done on the house, guys. I'll come back to you in just a little bit. All right, guys. I am back. This is what I came up with. It's far from perfect, but, I mean, given the extremely limited amount of blocks that I have to work with here, I think I'm okay with it. and we'll be changing it later once we have some more materials to work with. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's an interesting shape, and I think it gets the job done. As far as the floor in here goes, I'm kind of leaning towards using this, which is the same thing I used up there for the roof. And I think it'll work. Once again, not exactly ideal. Then again, we're in some sort of like post-apocalyptic wasteland. So, you know, I imagine that this is one of the cozier houses that you'll find there. I mean, oh, it's so bad. It's so terrible. I don't even know. I really need to get a proper tree farm going so that I have wood to build with. Because this, oh man, just look at this thing. It's terrible. It's horrible. Oh man, I don't even know. I don't even know. I can't even words for it. Like, it's just, I mean, it could be worse. It really could be worse, to be fair. But, yeah, it's not great by any stretch of the imagination. Let's just go ahead and make all those. I do want to try putting these in as windows, maybe? These, like, little wall things. I don't think that would be horrible. So, like, these are our window painty type things, which are not ideal, but they'll work. And it kind of helps the house. I think it would be better if they were fences, or better yet, if they were glass panes of some sort, but we don't really have any of that. I'll take it. It's fine. It's whatever. Let's make some torches here real quick. There we go. And I'm just going to put a couple of them in the house. And then I think we actually need... Oh, I missed. Try again. There we go. I think we actually need a couple of them over here and there as well. Because the roof has some spawnable areas, and we don't want stuff spawning on the roof and dropping on top of us. That would just be a bad day. So I think that's pretty good. I've got a door somewhere. There we go. And a pressure plate as well. I mean, ultimately, I don't really need to worry about putting a pressure plate only on one side, just because there's, as I said, the whole area is essentially mob safe. But you know what? It's fine. I think it's a very interesting build, and I do think it's actually relatively okay, given the materials that we had to work with. If we had more materials to work with than this, then yes, this would be a build that I would just completely tear down and do away with altogether. But, you know, given the limitations that we have, I think this is about as good as we can hope for. So, yeah. But I do think I am definitely out of time for this episode, guys. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.